Hey guys, and welcome back, part 11. Here we go. Gonna grab, finally, our heavy armor. I'm finally revealing my choice for heavy armor that both looks good and has a very high defense. Some of the best in the game. You can get like 4 points better than what I'm going to show you. But again, with armor, better to choose something that looks nice than something that's like 4 defense better, because that's never going to mean the difference between life and death anyways. So grabbing the black iron set, that's going to be part of it. And you could choose to fight your way through the painting guardians. I just decided to run through. And here we go, super turbo mode. I broke the speed up settings for this one. And grabbing the steel leggings and the steel armor, that's going to be the other half of it. And so the black iron head, the steel armor chest, black iron gauntlets, and the steel leggings. And of course throw on the Havel ring to maintain a mid-roll. And there we have it. Pretty slick, huh? I think it looks pretty nice, And so we're going to go ahead and, there's the mid-roll just to prove it. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. I took a while to upgrade everything, basically. I got the Balder shield up to plus 15. And I got all my armor up to at least plus 8. And so here we are with the finished, upgraded heavy armor build that we'll be testing out for a while here. So basically it just came down to some grinding. And that's basically it. Got it upgraded and we're good to go. So we're going to head back to where we got the black iron set and head to the painted world. There's going to be some a couple stray pyromancies in here that we want to pick up. The last ones, actually. And, well, besides those, if you go for the Chaos Covenant and give them 30 humanity, there's some you can get there, the Chaos Firestorm version. But, that's optional. Because Fire Tempest is really good anyways. And I decided, you know what, why not? Let's pop 10 humanity for the max scaling with chaos weapons and test out our chaos plus 5 club. So 293 damage. Taking hits here, not a big deal because we got some crazy defense going on now. So that's 293 versus, let's test it out here. Taking hit. Who cares? 260. So 33 damage more on these guys. And who knows what their resistances are. Now, funny thing here. If you use any fire-based attack on those guys, it burns up that mist that comes out that gives you toxic. Any fire-based attack. Now, the funny thing is, Black Flame is actually a physical type. Poor guy. He waited his whole life for that moment. But, Black Flame, it has a physical type damage. Like it says in the description. Now, a lot of people were confused because it says physical damage for all humanity sorceries as well. And that's what it means. It's like, for situations where that type matters, that's what it's counted as, physical. So after killing those ravens here, go ahead and jump down. We're going to get the dried finger. That's another PvP item. It allows you to get invaded quicker. Not particularly useful at SL1 since we'll mostly be doing the invading, but it's good to have if you're, you know, invading each other at soul level 1 and want to be invaded quicker. Just a good PvP item to have, and this build is all about PvP freedom. And so we're going to take this shortcut here, not a very hard one, just jump as far as you can between that little area there, that little corner, and you'll land right down here, skips most of the level. And you can open up that shortcut, that's the first goal. And then head over to this area. Now, there are just a bunch of hollows here, but I am going to play this at normal speed. because I want you to see exactly where they're all coming from. It's actually pretty easy to have them sneak up on you, and some of these guys are wielding fire. And don't underestimate the torch hollows, because they can do a ton of damage, actually. So just take it slow, and make sure to watch your back. And take them all out. Some of them lag behind, will show up a couple seconds later. But after they're all gone, go ahead and grab these souls, because we're waiting for King Jeremiah to show up, and here he is. You'll want to just run in when he does this and backstab him. I wasn't thinking, he pretty much always opens with that, and I'd forgotten that. So you will want to just run up and backstab him, and follow up with another quick attack while he's standing. That's the best way you're going to want to do it. Because I was playing this whole game with him, I actually got nicked there with the flame, and did a ton of damage. And I'm fighting him all in this tree. It's a big mess, basically. That's a great cast fireball, by the way. But, no. Bad. Bad King Jeremiah. And, it'll give you a decent amount of souls. And the notched whip's not particularly useful, but there you go if you want one. And there's the pyromancy acid surge. It's kind of useless, to be honest, but some of you guys might like it. I'll go over that more in a minute here, but we're gonna head down this well. Gonna show this at normal speed as well, because there are some of our old friends, the bone wheel skeletons, the wheel skeletons. And so you're going to want to take it nice and slow. At this point with our shield, even at plus 10, you can shield these guys real easy. One running attack is enough to kill them. A weak attack is not, and a leap attack is. Using still the lightning club here. So check your corners. Check your corners. Stay frosty. Watch out for Charlies. Oh, I see a Charlie. No, wait, no I don't. That's not a Charlie, that's a wall. It's too dark in here, boss. There's a Charlie. That's their name, Charlie. They're all twins, and they're all named Charlie, funny enough. Now, this is the guy we're looking for, so pay attention to the path I took. And again, forgetting about the toxic and being a dummy, but he's the one you want to kill because he drops Fire Surge, which is actually a really cool pyromancy. Basically, no one uses it. And we can actually use that to our advantage, because it can be kind of unexpected. And it's pretty cool, the utility of it, actually. But go ahead and smash through that illusionary wall. And there's going to be another Charlie. Check your corners, stay frosty. And basically just let him do his thing. He's going to roll, and just chase him down as he rolls away. As you can see here, a weak attack, not enough to do it. And head on back for the annex key is what we're going to pick up here, and that will allow us to open a door that is a useful shortcut. And last thing we're going to do down here is open the non-shortcut way to get to the boss room. Now, as soon as you smash that, there are going to be 2 wheel skeletons popping out at you. I'd recommend switching over to pyromancies. You could even just spam the pyromancy like a black flame at the door. And this armor has a ton of poise, so you'd probably get away with just spamming it, and you'd probably kill them before they do any real damage to you. But also, pyromancies, since the weak attack won't kill them in one hit, a pyromancy black flame probably would. And you can do that without leaping and, like, you know, potentially leaping past them, that sort of thing. It's more direct and quicker, so you can take them out more efficiently. Using that, I knew there were more, but using that gives you invulnerability while you're turning it, so that's fine. Opens up the main doorway there. And just get out of there. At that point, no need to really kill those ones. The phalanx guys might follow you out, but they're not too hard to get around. And so here's the pyromancy. He's going to test these out. Acid Surge, it sprays out this acid like a toxic or poison mist. And I think at most it does 5 points of durability damage, so really not that useful. I don't know why you'd ever attune it over something more useful. And here's Fire Surge. There's just one shot, but you can actually hold it and spray out a stream. And so this can actually be really cool for normal PvP, but also very intimidating for new players if you're going to be a dick wraith in the Burger Town, the Undead Burg. This is Burger Town, and the new players are the burgers. And you can scare them into getting themselves killed, and also just very effective if you just want to be a badass and, well, more of a jerk than a badass and just spamming on people, but there you go. It's really fun. And I addressed why that's all fair in the first part of this episode, so no yelling at me. Go watch part 1 if you haven't. But here we go. So I'm gonna hit this area next. It's optional. This part really doesn't have anything to do with the build, but we can grab an ember here. And I also demonstrated my point of using a fire weapon to burn up. You see there how I was standing right next to them, and they didn't toxic me. These two guys will come down. Most of these Raven people encounters, they stack up right next to each other. They land right next to each other. There's Velka's rapier right there. But they stack up right next to each other and makes it really easy to hit both of them at the same time with the pyromancy or the club, as you just saw. And I wanted to grab this, the Black Cleric set, because it's pretty stylish. You can combine it with some things, and it's just fun to have. You guys can work out your own combinations, but that's one I recommend for the style. Went around that way, grabbed a soul there, I believe it's Brave Warrior, a pretty good soul. And just further testing out Fire Surge. I actually really like it. When I first got it, I was going to recommend you guys don't use it, but it's actually kind of cool. And the Painted Guardian set. Wanted to grab this as well. Also stylish, and I'm going to use it for one last build I'll show you guys. It's not particularly good for anything, this build, but it looks nice. I just like the look. I was thinking of Homeward Boning out there, but no, we can actually go down this way. And I was making a mess of it and just put myself in the worst positions possible. But got through, and that brings us out right here again. And we're going to want to head up here, but I sense a raven. There she is. These guys can be kind of tricky and follow you up, so just listen for them and keep an eye out. Just one more up here since we triggered all the others. Pyromancy will send her down. Goodbye, birdie. And head up and get our red sign soapstone. That allows players to let us invade them. You put down a invasion sign, but let's just enjoy this zen moment, shall we? On top of the world. It's a good view. It's nice. Take a look around when you get here. Okay, now 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, exhale through your mouth, and jump off the staircase. And we're gonna grab another soul here, and make our way back down. And boom! Now it's time to kill a dragon. We're gonna run over here. There's a little bird, smack it, whatever, and take a little sippy of the Sunny D. Grab a Proud Knight soul, and this guy's coming on over. Take this guy out by running over his hand, smack him, smack him, smack him. Get 2 or 3 good smacks in, run back to the center part here. He'll do his breath attack on the center part, run over, smack his hand, doop-a-doop-doo, run over here. He actually decided to do it on the left again, but doesn't matter, we can just do it anyways. And just basically that's the strategy. Run over here, smack these legs, has to be a leap attack, and if you jump down here, we can get to the boss hog that way. If not, you can actually take a right here if you don't want to fight the dragon. And you can head down these stairs. There is a fog to the left there. That just leads back to the courtyard with the phalanx in it, so nothing to worry about there. And gonna be super pro with my arrow dodge timing. Check this out. Oh, yeah! I love that. I love when that happens, where attacks go over you because you're like crouched down. There's an ambush here. You can try to smack him off the walls. I was kind of failing at it. And take out this guy. Now, these guys can do some pretty serious damage, but shouldn't be able to one-shot you or anything serious. Just make sure to let them exhaust their attack. Watch out for the double swing, but 2 hits will do it, and you're good to go. Those guys always drop large shards, so that's a viable way to get some shards. Here's this line.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Okay, so inhabitants are peaceful and kind, and I should kill myself off a plank. Got it. So we'll take her advice. But first, we're gonna grab King Jeremiah's set. Go ahead and quit out, put you outside the boss fog, run over and grab a set. Waistcloth is really, really good for light armor if you upgrade it all the way. But we're gonna go ahead and kill ourselves off a plank. Okay, just kidding. But seriously, that's the end of the episode. See you guys next time.